Hey there. So the past week and a half I've been trying to come up with a really good idea for a channel intro, but the truth is, the reality of that is, I don't know where to start, so I'm just gonna start here. I'd had this whole big long spiel put together about how, the past 2 years of my life have kind of led me to where I'm at now and how I want to share that and share my adventures and misadventures, but the reality is, that's not realistic for me. That's not a realistic goal right now. I had trouble getting the banner on the top of my page to even fit. So I think realistic for me right now is just telling you being honest and telling you what I want this channel to be about. And the main theme I want this channel to be about is just realness and authenticity. And I just want to be real about everything that I post here, because so often on social media, people are posting such polished copies of a video or this or that it isn't real, and that's not what I want this to be about. Over the past 2 years of my life, I've made a lot of decisions that have been very, very real, and they sometimes are harder, but at the end of the day they feel better, and I think that's something we lack so much in our world. Real right now, right there. World right now is just that authenticity and that realness. We don't have it, and people crave it. It's funny, people want to be around other people who are honest and real and true and, the best version of themselves. It's really interesting. And this channel is just a place where I want to share with you kind of my journey to finding that 100% realness, because I'm not there yet. For sure I'm not, but the closer you get to being that 100% true self, the closer you kind of are to just being able to really accept everything for what it is. And that's the biggest key, I think, that we need more of today in our society. We need to accept who we truly are. We need to accept who we truly are, and if we don't like it and we look and we don't like it, we gotta change it. And in order to get that change, we gotta accept who we are. That's how it is, unfortunately. If we don't do that, we're never gonna be able to change. And without that change and that movement, there's no growth. And without the growth, we just stay the same, and if we're unhappy, we're gonna stay unhappy. And I was stuck in that place for so long too, but now I'm at the point where I'm kind of, I've been guided along this trail, so to speak, where I'm starting to see things a lot more clearly. I'm seeing the twists and turns before they happen, and instead of panicking when I get to them, I'm able to ride through it and enjoy it. So this channel is about realness. That's what this channel is. And there's some other themes that will definitely come up. A lot of references to horses. I work with horses, and that's where I'm hoping this trail that I'm on right now is going to lead me, is to be able to do that full-time as a career. So that's a huge thing. And going hand in hand with the horses. It's also going to be a lot about veganism. This channel is going to be a lot about veganism, because I think veganism and working with the horses goes hand in hand. How can I passionately and kindly love one but eat the other one on my dinner plate? It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. How can I be the most compassionate person I can to everyone around me in the world around me if I'm mowing down on a steak? It doesn't add up to me. So this channel is about horses. It's about veganism. It's about stepping outside of our box and our comfort zone, stepping out of that place we so often get ourselves into, and climbing out of that box and looking in the world to just see things how they really are, and accepting things how they are, so that we can either accept it and realize that we're happy, or change it because we're not happy. It's about journey, it's about progress, and it's gonna be a bit of fun too. It's a learning experience for me. It's about learning for me, really. This is what this is about. I said I had trouble getting the banner on the thing to fit. I filmed 2 videos without a memory card in my camera, it's stuff like that. That's real. That's real, and it's before this would have driven me nuts, but now I'm able to accept that realness and just go with it. And I want to share this with everyone else, because I just think there's so much that we can get to learn from it. And all of these videos are not going to be edited. Maybe in the future I will a little bit, just, again, learning experience for me, but for right now I'd rather not edit them. I want this to be real and raw footage, and every little stutter or whatever that comes out of my mouth, it's going to come out of my mouth and come on the video. So yeah, that's what this channel is about. I'm just gonna start smashing out videos. You know, I don't know what they're gonna be about, but they're gonna come out, and that's that. So hopefully you will bear with me as I go through kind of this other learning curve, and you'll watch some more of my videos. Thanks!